Okay, so today, as soon as I come around here, I'm going to harvest some more garlic. I harvested some a couple weeks ago, but I need to harvest some more of them. So there's a pretty good sized one down here. And right now it's toward the end of May. Um, I usually harvest the garlic, usually for me, anytime in May, but it could be June also. So I'm going to pull this one out here. Here, almost. Okay, that's a pretty good sized one right there. And I can tell when they're ready to be harvested because of these scapes right here. That usually tells me that the garlic's mature and ready to harvest. And these are edible. So I'll be cutting these off and I'll be cooking them. Yeah. And at the end here, if you keep letting them grow, you'll get like a little flower. It's not really flower. You'll have little tiny baby garlics in here. Now you can plant those, but to get a good sized garlic, it could take 2 to 3 years. So I'll plant some of them, but mostly I'll go ahead and plant these. This is a garlic I'm eating that I harvested about 2 weeks ago. And this is the bulb right here. That's the bulb. And this is the clove. And this is what I plant. And you'll see, usually when I plant them, I'll see a shoot that pops up here. So anyway, um, I don't know how most people cure their garlic. In my area, it's dry. I'm in zone 9B, and you just let it set out in a warm, dry place, and you'll know when it's ready because the skin will be nice and dry and crisp. Yeah, and then you could just store them in a cool, dark, well-ventilated area. For me personally, I just let them dry just so I can brush off the dirt, and then I'll trim the roots, and I'll just cut it off here. And I just put them in the refrigerator. I put enough in the refrigerator to last me the whole season with enough left over so I can plant these cloves right here. And usually I'll plant them in the fall, you know, at the end of summer, but before winter actually starts. And by then, some of them will put out a green shoot, and then I just plant it. And yeah, now if you're in an area where the ground it freezes over, um, you'll want to get them in the ground before that happens. But I don't have to worry about that here, being in zone 9B. So yeah, and then I'll plant the garlic, and it'll and then it'll because it needs to be done in the wintertime because it needs that cool down period for the bulbs and the roots to develop. And then again next May, we'll be ready to harvest again. And that's what I do. Um, I got some notes here. I want to see if I missed anything. Got notes somewhere here. I want to see if I missed anything that I wanted to talk about. Scapes. Oh, when you're curing the garlic, letting them dry out, if you're in an area where it's humid, it could take a lot longer than 2 weeks. It could take 2 to 8 weeks for the garlic to dry out enough so you can store them. Yeah, and that's about it. So I got a lot more garlic to pull out, and that'll be the end of this video. So I want to thanks for watching, okay? All right, so I'm going to reach around here and turn the camera off.